Hello, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. Sorry, my Fred is starting. I think he's getting off the chair now. Big boy. I don't know what he wants to do. I'll make a difference. Okay, so anyways, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and I'm sorry for the outfit today. It's a little hot, so I had to dress accordingly. Anyway, um, okay, so this is a random pop-up reading referring to a few months ago. I got a comment recently, and this is my video addressing that comment about how like your coworker slash boss like thoughts of you. I don't remember the exact reading, but it was like something along those lines. These readings are popular for some reason. But so I'm gonna try to do this a little more focused on like not so much love. And that's why. Because like they were talking about how it's a love. I don't understand why this is coming up in a career reading. This is supposed to be about, you know, coworkers and bosses. But like here's the thing for my addressing for it. I don't have control of what I say during the channeling. Like it's channeling. Shit just comes out of my mouth. That's just how it is. Okay. Um, Now I really enjoy doing these readings. Like I was actually thinking about coming out with another YouTube channel actually, but just more headed towards collective readings than pick a card readings, because that's what this is mainly for, is pick a card readings. But I don't have a control of what comes out when I'm doing readings. I can try to focus, focus more on what the situation, like what the reading would be. And I'll try to do that. That's what this is. This is going to be my makeup for you specifically. But I don't know how it's going to come out. Okay. And I don't rewatch my videos. I don't edit my videos for my own personal reasons. Okay. But I did also want to address that the one video I did come across recently by complete accident, it just kind of popped up on my YouTube, and I didn't do anything to press it, but something happened. So anyway, it came up, and I noticed that the quality of my videos aren't the greatest. Um, I don't really have. I'm not very tech savvy. I've never been tech savvy. We've talked about this on multiple occasions. Like it's just not for me. But it's probably because I've been using the same camera uh, on my computer, my Chromebook, and it's not the best. So I got a video camera. We're gonna see how it works out. I'm gonna try that for my next video. Okay. And then I got the mic because I've been told quality of like sound isn't the best on there. So I don't know. We'll see how it happens. I don't know if there's going to be any difference. Like I said, I don't tend to watch my videos or edit them. So, oh, excuse me. Let's be surprised. All right. So in this reading for this pick a card, I wanted to do something a little bit different so I can stay focused during this reading. Okay. So, coworker slash boss thoughts of you. I am going to be using tea leaf oracle cards, light zero tarot, what's the tea, if I have any questions. And then I did pull charms to for your confirmation, to let you know that this reading is for you. And also, like, I don't know, I feel like there's quite a few messages that's going to come through with those charms, because I don't know, I tend to get a lot of messages with the charms, which is why I like them so much. Now the charms are the only things that I just pulled ahead. Everything else I'll just be pulling as I do your reading. um and sometimes I like to pause. I'm not going to be pausing today, so if I do forget to put the timestamps in the description box below, I'm really sorry. I'm not good at that, I can admit it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So for my pile one, I got the black coffin. That's this pile. And I was going to do cards for you guys to pick from, but I couldn't make a decision. So, because they were letting me decide, and I can't make decisions these days. So we got black coffin for pile one. Pile two is purple coffin, and pile three is the blue coffin. Okay. So pile one, pile two, and pile three. Again, this is your coworker slash boss, their thoughts of you. Okay. Now, warning, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you don't feel like your boss has these feelings for you or your coworker, then okay, there are three piles to choose from. Please go ahead and choose whatever works for you. Um, So yeah, let's just get started. I'm super excited. I am. I know that sounded sarcastic. I am excited. I don't know why I came out so sarcastic. So go ahead and pick your pile. Try to remember to put the timestamps in the description box below. And then we'll go ahead and let's get started. I'll see you at your pile. Bye. 3, 2, 1. I guess I should like spread out the. I like them to be spiced. Oh shit! That's 50 bucket. All right. My pile 1, if you chose a black coffin, this is yours. I decided to wait till you guys are here to open up your charms. So if you are listening to headphones, you might want to turn it down for a second so I can take your charms out on my table. It's loud. Okay. I'll keep this right here so you can see in view. So I do have it so you can't see everything inside of the room that I am in. Why? Because I like my privacy. Also, just because. Anyway. Okay, well, right off the bat, I'm all right. Somebody could have blue eyes. Blue's very prominent. Okay, I feel like everybody sees you as a fixer, somebody that fixes things. If there is something that goes wrong, you automatically fix it. Like you're a problem solver. Like just the kind of person that you are. If somebody has an issue and you're not there, they would call you. You could be in some kind of a management like position, and I feel like a lot of people rely on you or look up to you. Like you're a leader of some sort. And like you do just like tend to like fix things, but you also have a bit of a like you speak your mind. You don't have a problem speaking your mind, what's on your mind. You aren't afraid to say what's going on. Okay, you could be a Libra. Somebody here, like somebody around you could be a Libra as well. It's come out twice. So, and I'm also getting like you're very charming. Like people just they like, I don't know, like you're very good with your words, choosing your words, what to say, whom to say it to, right? And like I feel a lot of people see that about you and they know that about you. There's also something about perfect teeth. Now you could have perfect teeth, or like this coworker or boss could have like perfect teeth, but a lot of people like they see you as like the kind of person that like you like to speak your mind, you fix things, like you're very balanced, very fair about things. People tend to call you when they have a problem, right? You might actually be currently arguing with like a boss or a coworker of yours, and maybe that's what you're kind of wanting to see is how this person is feeling towards you. Now this I do feel like this person's mad, right? But like I also feel like this person is they have a lot going on in their life. I feel like, and they may have like it may have like built up over, and it's like kind of like interfering in their work and what's going on in their day-to-day shit, like their day-to-day life, right? I'm also seeing like a message that got distorted. Okay, like it could be like here like a memo, but like there could have been like some kind of distortion when it came to like I don't know. It's like an email. I don't know. It's like weird. It's like there was an email that was sent, and there's something about it being like misconstrued, like not on point. Like somebody's it wasn't what they wanted to send. Like it's like somebody accidentally sent a draft, right? And it kind of caused a lot of confusion like in the company or like in the office. And yeah, I do feel like that's kind of what led down to this argument with this person because I feel like you're the kind of person that's not afraid to speak your mind. Now, I do feel like you guys could be normally like friends. Like I feel like there's a lot of people see you as very wise, right? Like you've got a lot of experience. You could have a lot of experience with what you work, what you're doing. You could also have red hair. I see a lot of red hair or red here. I said red hair here. So somebody could have red hair, but I do see a lot of red. So there could also be somebody's favorite color as well. I'm also hearing the word "see" or hearing the song in my head, "Seeing Red," by oh my gosh, why can't I think who it's by? No, that's a fucking car. If you know who that's by, let me know in the comments below. I know it starts with a CH, but I can't remember for some reason. Anyway, we're not going to get stuck. People could also see you as very courageous. There could be an Aries here as well. A lot of people see you as like the kind of person that you don't take no shit, but you're not like you don't harm anybody, but you're not going to take any shit, right? I'm also seeing like somebody that's just you're a very lovely person in general. Like you're very balanced, you're very fair, you're not afraid to speak your mind, you have a tendency to fix things. Um, you're not afraid to stand your ground, which is also something that's very important. I'm also seeing you're very wise too. Like you've learned from your mistakes and you know where you stand. There could actually be quite a few people. I heard some people, but not quite a few people. So there could be some people that you work with that could actually be very scared to be around you, afraid of what you're going to see because you can see a lot of things and you're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to call people out for their shit. All right, let's get some cards out. I'm seeing dolphin here, a dolphin here. So there could be a dolphin that's like, I don't know, important. Like, I don't know. You could work with dolphins. Somebody could have a dolphin tattoo. All right, I want to see what pile one's coworkers slash boss thinks about them. Somebody here could be very studious. Like you really try to pay attention to the things that are around you, because you know that you have to intake things. Like you're intaking things, like because it's like more than you're learning more than that. My pile one coworker slash boss with their thoughts on them. All right, so people see you as very giving. You're very helpful to other people around you. Um, I do feel like you might actually have a tendency to give more than you probably should. But you're also very fair about it too. Like even if like, you know, somebody like screws you over or something, not only do you hold them accountable, like, yeah, you did, you know, you do owe me this, but like I can give you a way out, but it's not going to be something that you're going to enjoy, or it's not going to be like it's not going to be easy, but it's in my opinion equal to what you owe me. Okay. Like there's just something along those lines, right? Um, I also feel like you are very much, you're very, you are, so your coworkers and your boss, they think that, and they see you as somebody that has built yourself up. Like you built yourself from the ground up. You may have had nothing and now you have plenty and you're very comfortable with what you have. That's what it is. I saw 1313. So definitely a goddess I'm speaking to one-on-one. So that's awesome. And people see you as such, right? I'm also seeing like, okay, so you could be very psychically connected because I am also seeing a tarot card here, but the tarot card says like my cards tell me that you're full of shit. So like you could be a tarot reader. I wasn't originally going to say anything because I just feel like I'm really getting the speak your mind kind of person. Like you actually have a speak your mind right here that came out. So like I do feel like you're very much that kind of a person, but it's also you could also read cards and like people could see that you are, you know, very psychically, I was gonna say linked, but I don't know what it would be linked to. But maybe it is divine, but like I do, you know, it probably is. But I also feel like it's very you're very linked in, right? You've got you know you just happen to know things before it happens. You're very wise. You see things for what they truly are, but you're also in a very comfortable, you know, like you could have recently just bought something like it could be like an outfit or a blanket or like or blanket, a pillow or a chair because I was looking at the chair, but I was also looking at the outfit. So you could have recently bought something that you really enjoy. I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. It's just coming so fast. I don't want to lose it. Okay, so you may have so in the past you may have had a hard time with keeping money, maybe like saved up, or maybe it wasn't something that you were very good at, or maybe you've like I don't know, I also heard it you've always been good at it. So like you're good at saving money, you're good at making things happen for yourself. You have created your own life that you live in as well. So here's where the fun part comes in. Okay. So even though this is how people see you, they also see that you are in a position where you feel stuck and you've put yourself in that position. The only person that can get you out of that position is yourself. Okay. People around you see you as a wounded warrior. You have literally been fighting a battle, like an uphill battle. I feel like there could be a lot of stuff happening at your workplace. You could get blamed for a lot of things. I do see you getting blamed for things, maybe by like upper management, or like there's just a lot of rumors about you. There's like a lot of secrets that's around you, right? And I feel like it's been very much dwelling on you, and it's been like I want to say holding you down, but it is holding you down. It's keeping you like tied up and restrained. But people see you as being able to have the power to get yourself out of this position. Okay, I'm also seeing something about like people could know or see that you are battling depression right now, that you're having a really hard time with it. um I'm hearing like people see that you're trying to find something that works for you, something that's different than what you're currently going through. Like there is something about not, um, yeah, not having, like, not enjoying yourself, not having fun. Like there's something about like you always had it once before, and now it's like missing at this moment. Like people feel like you're missing your shine. Um, I'm also getting pay attention to your health. It's time to act. And lion came out, which lion in another deck of mine is actually like a higher purpose, like your higher, higher purpose calling. What's calling higher purpose? I don't know. Anyway, so there is something along those lines, like your divine purpose could involve having to do with something with your health and needing to like make it better beforehand. We also seek out information that will help you, and hearing good news. Okay, so maybe like something, I feel like that could be talking about your health, like when you go to get something taken care of. Okay, so it could be talking about your mental health, and once you like get the help that you need for it, like once you take you I can't reach it. Once you act upon it, and get the help that you need, either mentally or just like physically, there is something about it like clearing out and finding a balance. It's like I feel like there is a balance that is needed in that situation. And I feel like there is a misunderstanding that you're like having a hard time seeing at work as well. I'm also seeing like an incoming call that's very like this call is like talking about success in some kind of manner. I don't know, celebrating something. Okay. I do feel like your coworkers or your boss could see that you're having a hard time with something at the moment, but they see you as the kind of person that you have um earned and gained all of this around you. Like you have definitely earned what you have in your life at this moment. They see you as the kind of person that has built yourself up without anybody around you trying to help you up. They see you as a queen of pentacles, you know. Um, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of recognition, some reward for your merit, like all of your hard work. You're going to be getting recognized for that, right? And I feel like it's because you people do see that you've gone through a lot for this job, that you have done a lot for this job, and you've given up a lot, you've sacrificed a lot for it. Um, I'm also seeing like, all right, so this isn't for everybody, okay? Some of you may be thinking about changing your career, okay? Changing it completely from what you are currently doing. Let's just say, for example, like you're a nurse, right? And you decided that nursing isn't for you anymore because you are very connected in other ways. You want to explore your gifts that you have in different ways. Like nursing is just a chapter in your life that you have decided you don't want to do anymore. Now, you do have a lot of people that look up to you. There's a lot of people that will call you or that they need, to talk to you about things because they are like confused when it comes to certain things. Like you have a lot of wisdom and people really kind of rely on you, but I feel like you're at a point in your life where you're tired of always, like, I just feel like you're kind of over this career. You kind of want to try something different. You want to explore your gifts a little bit more, right? And I feel like that's kind of why you've been saving up. You've been, trying to put aside some money to do something that's different for you. I feel like you're very unsure of what you want to do when it comes to the situation, like your work situation, but I feel like your mind is really kind of made up, right? I kind of want to get some advice on that really quick. Here we go. Because I do feel like you kind of already got your mind made up, but you're like having a hard time. But like, I do feel like, maybe it's because you've put in so much hard work and you've gone a long time without recognition, without like, kind of reward for your merit. And now it's going to finally come in. But like, you're at a point where it's not worth it to you anymore and you want to try something new. All right, so patience came out. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action, which I do feel like that's something you've been doing. You've been really like learning things, trying to gather things. Like I also see some kind of like clarity that is going to be coming in for you from a time where you were having a hard time seeing things for what it is. I do feel like because you're flying, like I do feel like you were in this, feeling stuck kind of energy, feeling worn down and so forth because you put forth so much energy into like a company or an office place or like some kind of workplace that didn't really quite feel like it was given back to you enough for you to want to stick around, right? I feel like you've met a lot of people in this place. Like there could be like you'd have met a soulmate in this workplace. That could be like around you. But I do feel because I see the dolphin and dolphin reminds me of soulmates, like mating. Mates. Anyway, so I do feel like there is some connections that you've made in this workplace that will outlast this career, right? Um, but I also feel like a lot of people, because there's so many people that look up to you, um, it's like there are people that want to work against you or they want to talk crap about you, but like as long as you just keep doing what you're doing, like working towards what it is that you want, I feel like you will really inspire these people to make a change in their own life that they need to make. All right, my last card, and then I'm going to move on to my pile 2. Last advice for my pile 1, please. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So you could be adopting. I do see a baby. You could get pregnant. Yeah. Oh, well, so technically this is the last card because it's the back of the deck. We got to make your decision. Ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Which makes me think of earlier when I was talking about the lion and when I said divine purpose, higher calling, like I feel like that's what this is. So really like ponder to yourself, wonder, ask yourself if this brings you closer to your divine purpose or if it brings you further away from your divine purpose, like, and here's the thing, we have more than one divine purpose, okay? Like there is more than one thing we're supposed to do with our world, with our lives. We have chapters in our lives. Like I feel like the example, returning to the example, nursing, I feel like it could have been something that you've done for like 10 years. Did you know that every 10 years our desires change? We want something different every 10 years because our heart wants something different. We've noticed, we've experienced, we now understand what it is that we want more than we did 10 years before. So it's interesting that I said that. So there is something about maybe you needing to change things up again. I do feel like for some of you, you just need to get a little more saved up or a little bit more like education on what it is that you want to change your life from. For others of you, it's more like you're at that point. You can do that. You can make this new chapter in your life about what it is that you want to make it about because it's your life. It's not what everybody else wants you to do. Just because you're good at something doesn't mean you have to do it, okay? Like I'm good at a lot of different things, but I don't want to do them, like, and I feel like that's something that you have to remind yourself. Just because you're really good at something and you're really good at it, like you could, you're a professional in that field. If there are other things you want to do, follow those other things. You know, it could lead to something so van freaking tastic. It could lead to a soulmate. It could lead to like a new child, a new addition, a child that's supposed to be in your life. Like it could just lead to so many different things. You just got to expand your horizons in order, and also have the courage to take that leap. So I wish you the courage. I hope you find it. And I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, please let me know if it was helpful. Let me know in the comments below. I'm trying to do a little more focus. We're going to see how this keeps going. I'm not going to lie, I'm not sure if I like it or not, but we all try something different, right? So, I'm going to go now. So maybe meet again. Oh, if you like my vibe, please subscribe. And if you have any requests for videos, please let me know in comments below. I do try to get to them. I do try to answer the comments. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes it happens in videos. Anyways, I'm going to move on to for real onto my pile too. So maybe meet again. Bye. Why am I going to pause it? I'm not going to pause it. I'm just going to move on. All right. We're going to keep these up and add it so that I know I use angel messages. Hurt my wrist. Smell break for a second, okay? Don't judge me. I mean, kind of don't really care, but still. Okay. Let's go on here. Oh, that was a good crack. Did you hear that? That felt delicious. I need to readjust my body. I miss my circular chair. My circular chair is so comfortable. But like, I was on the other side of this table, this desk, for the people I read for sometimes, but ow. It's too short for the desk. I figure I'd be a grown up, you know, and I get a rolly chair, even though it's a rolly chair. And you would think rolly chairs would be more for kids than they are for this. I can't tell if it's this light or not. I hope not, because I really like this light. It's so cute. Okay, we're going to put this down and then start. Oh, 28. We're just going to say 28. Oh, 7. Okay. All right, my pile 2. If you chose this purple coffin, this is for you. Now, if you'll just give me a second, I will open your lid. You can try to sneak in a peek of over here, and I'm going to light whatchamacallit, both a candle and an incense. You get an exclusive. Nobody knows where I have my candles. My ridiculous amount of candles. Like, it is crazy. Like, if I would have known when I became like a spiritualist / like witch or whatever, I would have never guessed I'd have so many candles. Like, I get it, but like, you can use them for so much. Like, it's crazy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Then I think we're just gonna stick with these ones. They smell so good. Like a dick. I didn't label it before I took it out. So I'm thinking it's like probably Egyptian musk, to be real. I've like been really loving that one lately. All right. Normally I have everything over to the right for me. Like, I'll have my cigarettes, my ashtray, my drink to the right of me. Not today, because the left side has a mess going on, and I don't want you guys to see my messy room where I do my readings at. And then I also don't want to clean it right now, so that's what I'm going to do afterwards. Okay. Now that we have that lit and that one lit, let us get us started. All right. If you are listening to headphones, you might want to turn it down for a second so I can drop all of your charms on my table, which is loud. Yeah, I smell like a weirdo when I do it. Okay. This right here, so you can see the pretty purpleness. Move this around a little bit. What the hell is this piece go? Off to the side. Not to any of what's in here, that's for sure. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so with the charms, I do get letters with it too, but I haven't been reading them because I didn't see the point in them, and the last one only had like one letter. So I'm just gonna put them in here so that you can see it a little bit better. I don't know how else to pick it up. But these are the initials, the letters that I got. If you see any words that fit for you, let me know. I'll try to go over it. I can't figure out what to write, so you can see all of them at one time. Kinda. All right. But I'll do that towards the end, hopefully, if I remember. Interesting charms, that's for sure. Okay, so these charms are A, for confirmation for you to realize that this reading is for you. B, for me to help me see what kind of a person you are, how people see you, how they're looking at you. And then, yeah, I'm actually, okay. A lot of people see you as the solution to a lot of the problems that are going on. Like people really look to you like, for that. There's just interesting because the last pile had that as well. So you could be in management. You could have blue eyes because I see blue here. I'm also seeing blue could be a favorite color. Purple could be somebody's favorite color. Somebody could have purple hair, blue hair. People really see you as very trustworthy, very some people see you as ambitious, and other people see you as not so much ambitious as like you just like you have a very strong focus. People see you as very courageous as well. The people that work with you, okay, so you could be a spiritualist, you could be witchy, which is interesting, which is probably why I brought it up in the first place when I was first started. So you could be into magic, okay. um and it's like people around you know that. I'm also seeing an eye here, like it's very prominent. You could have an eye tattoo. um I'm also seeing like people very much notice your eyes. You have very beautiful eyes. Your eyes are also like they see something that other people don't see. Like they see the truth. Like there is something that's very very much about your eyes. Like I'm seeing like symbolism like a few different places here as well. People also see you, they see you as like a soldier, somebody that like soldiers on, you just keep going, like you don't anything like bring you down. I'm also seeing like they see you as the kind of person that like I heard drop the mic and walk away. It's like you're really good at the one-liners. I'm also seeing an artist, like somebody that likes to paint, so you could be a painter. Um, People see you as very artistic, very outspoken is also what I had heard. You're also very supportive. You're very supportive of the people around you. You're constantly wanting to help those that are close to you. I'm also seeing a lot of people see you as the kind of person that you have the key to a lot of answers. You have the key to um, success, is what I'm also hearing. You could have recently moved or you're about to move. I'm hearing that you're always on the move. You're like constantly moving, you're constantly going. Some people, they see you as very Okay, so this is for some of you. You're one of your, all right, your boss, like someone like that you've worked very closely to, but they are in a higher position than you, okay? They see you as like an angel, okay? And they see you as this because like they can come to you for anything and they can trust you with it, right? They also come to you because they feel like you're very bold. You're not afraid to say what's on your mind or to do what it is that you need to do to make the things that you want to happen in your life or in your workplace. Okay. Um, there's something about needing to be patient with this person that you this boss or like this person that you work very closely to, okay? This, and again, they are in a higher position of power than you, okay? And like I'm trying to make, because like there's something about them looking up to you from a position that's in a higher position. So it's like I don't know why, but that's like in my mind's eye I'm like seeing like, okay, so like this is you and this is this person, like hierarchy work wise, right? But this person is constantly looking down at you because they look at you like you're up here, whereas they are actually above you. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I'm getting from it. Anyway, so you could have had a lot of tragedy in your past, right? And you could kind of wear it on your shoulders or like wear it on you, you know, in a way, if that makes sense. Like there's something about when people look at you, they can see, oh, that person's been through some shit, okay? And like people can tell that about you, especially like the people around you at work. There could be a lot of drama that happens that follows you. A lot of people find you attractive. A lot of the people that you work with, they find you very attractive. They see you as like a wish come true, the kind of employee, the kind of person that they really want to constantly work with. There's also something about people find you to be either very patient or very impatient. I'm not quite sure which way it's leaning towards, but I feel like you're very patient when it comes to people that require it. So like maybe it's more like you are patient. All right, for my pile two, let us get what their coworker slash boss thinks of them. Somebody is not one here, but somebody here might have a secret crush on you, like there's a secret admirer. Somebody wishes that they could have a chance with you in your workplace. My pile two. Oh, perfect. We've got interesting. Okay. People see you as very happy, very go lucky. Some people see you as a bit of a hippie. You might not like to wear shoes. You might really like to wear skirts and dresses. You could wear a crystal necklace, beaded bracelets. Purple, I see here again. So somebody could have purple here, or excuse me, streaks of purple. People see you as having a very sunny disposition, or a sunny, I don't know. They see you as a very sunny person, very happy, very go lucky, very positive. They also see you as somebody that's very like kind of like childlike at moments. You're very giving, you're constantly giving to people. You have a lot of ideas, like a lot of ideas. And you might not want to hear it, but people find you very attractive, like very attractive. And I think it's because of your personality, because you have a very beautiful personality. You could be a very beautiful person as well, but there's just something about your personality being very beautiful. And I feel like that's why a lot of people see you kind of like, I don't think it's just the one person that you work with that's like in a higher position than you. But you know what's so fucking crazy? Dude, I love tarot. Like I love my gifts. It's amazing. Like I wish everybody could experience their psychic gifts like I experience mine, right? Like I'll see like some readers, they do like a bell and they're like spot on, and I'm just like, that's cool, but I also really like, I like it. Like I like the feeling of it. It's like, oh I know what I'm fucking talking about, you know? Anyway, so remember how I was saying like somebody's in a higher position of power than you, right? Like this is just an example of like what I was seeing in my mind's eye. It is somebody in a higher position, literally at the top on a stool, and then he's looking down on somebody that he finds very inspiring because he is smiling. I don't know if you can see that he's smiling, he's enjoying himself, right? But she's not even paying attention. Like she's just so focused on what's going on, like her work, that's it, you know. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's a very good description of the kind of person that you are. There is definitely somebody here that has a secret, has secret feelings for you. They have a lot of love for you, okay? And I do feel like there could be some kind of a connection that could form between the both of you, but I also just feel like mainly it's like, I don't know, it's like because you're not focused on the people around you that you're working with, like you're not seeing how this person feels towards you. um okay, that could explain where that came in. I do feel like there's somebody around you that you work with. This person does not mean you well. Okay, this person has tried screwing you over in a lot of different ways. um I feel like they try to make you look bad. I'm also just hearing there's a lot of gossip around you too. Like there's so much going on around you about like, I don't know, like I feel like it could be like a group, maybe because I see five here, so it could be like five people that are